Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of FTB Evolution on the FTOG server. We are here in the Fracture Industries yurt pods today because I have done it again, mostly. I have finished Industrial Foregoing, mostly. You've already seen this latex producer, but I've added some new stuff. So, the main thing, let's getting right into it. The dissolution chamber. This is the main crafting machine for the mod. And basically you put a fluid in here, you surround it in ingredients, and it makes something. Most of the time that's latex, but as you go up, it can be other things. This is... what was this for? Oh, right. That was for putting tanks here. If I want to put something into the dissolution chamber, but, for example, if I grab the latex, I've discovered that Industrial Foregoing has something great where you can just click with the tank and put stuff in, and then take it out again. So, that's what this is for. This is for making fertilizer with the sewage composter. Fertilizer. Basically, we have this sewer here with a cow on top. This is a cow from the mob spawner, so it has no AI, so it's just sitting there. And then it takes the sewage and places it in the sewage composter to make fertilizer, which is used... I think it works like bone meal, I'm not entirely sure, because bone meal is free. And then, this mob imprisonment tool is for yurting purposes, because we can't... let me see here. I'll show you. We grab this block, the cow doesn't go with it. The yurting block, or yurting bag, only takes blocks. So, what we need to do is take the cow, we need to put this back, and then we put the cow in here when it is yurted. Yurt. Boom. So, there's that. I am actually going to put this back because we're going to need it soon. Now, taking a look at the quest line here, because there's a lot of machines, and as much fun as it would be to go through this little pile of them and tell you what they do, all of them were made via this quest line, so that's probably much easier. So, we've got the latex maker and plastic here. Down here is the animal feeder and animal rancher. That will breed animals and collect non-perishables from it. We have the dissolution chamber, which is that fluid crafter. Baby animal separator will pull out baby animals from the thing, or from a area, which can be useful in certain circumstances if you want to, like, make a chicken farm and automatically pull out baby chickens or something like that. We have a couple plant items. We have the plant fertilizer, the plant gatherer, the plant sower, and that's it. And I like that they have this little dynamic here and shows you kind of where to put stuff. Like, you put the plant sower below the plot, and the plant fertilizer and the plant gatherer at crop level. And the sewer, I already showed you that. And you put that fertilizer, I guess, in the plant fertilizer, and it will grow the stuff. Up here, we have pink slime made by the Mob Slaughter Factory. Now, I have a special thing to show you with that. So, let me go to the Blaze Farm, because I figured this was the best place to do it. Oh, this is still on. I thought I turned this off. XP Farm. Actually, this is a good demonstration. So this slaughter factory, liquid meat, pink slime, which is going in here. This, if I show the working area, because of the range upgrade, will kill any mobs in here, and depending on how much health they have, produce liquid meat and pink slime. I figured, I tried a couple things, but the best way to do it was just to use a spawner I already have and place this, and then I can just grab pink slime out of this bucket. So, let's use that. Actually, wrong spot. There we go. Head back in. Over here and take a look. back to the quests. We have pink slime, which allowed us to make the advanced machine frame, which allowed the ore drill, which I can basically mine, I believe, bedrock or something to get free ores. We have a block breaker and placer, a conveyor, and a mob mover, which is basically those capture things, but you don't have to throw them. We have the enchantment stuff here, and we have a mob duplicator, which is a spawner, essentially, a mob crusher, which kills mobs and extracts their essence to use in a mob duplicator. We have a powerful cobble generator that can do a bunch of stuff. And then we have the potion brewer, which is a brewing stand. We have the ore doubling machines, which is the washing factory, the raw ore, or the fermentation station, and the fluid sieving, which basically you combine ore with meat and then wash out the meat, which is a crazy way of doubling your ores, mixing it with meat. That makes no sense. Moving on to the final part of the mod, we have the fluid laser base. We have the hydroponic bed, which I haven't tested. I actually do want to test this really quickly, because if it's super powerful, we might use it for something. I've never tried this before, so let's put that there. Let's put that there, and then we'll grab a seed. I want to see if we can grow these kind of seeds, the mystical agriculture seeds. So if I plant this here, plant, let's see if it works. Fluid, progress. Doesn't seem to want to do that, so let's try a normal seed. Let's see if it can grow those, because I don't really need these. This was supposed to grow stuff really fast, but it doesn't seem to be. Do I need to use water? Oh, it has to be powered by ether gas. Okay, we'll come back to that in a bit, because ether gas is needed to make the supreme machine frame in the dissolution chamber like this. And ether gas, as you can see from this, is harvested from the wither. So, I have collected the items required to do so. We need the laser drill and the fluid laser base and the purple laser lens. Aim this at a wither and it will get ether gas. Stasis chamber will keep the thing alive, or the wither above it, from exploding. Hopefully. We have energy management and an empty fluid tank with which to grab ether gas. I think this is all of it. Now, you're probably wondering, where are you going to put this potentially dangerous thing? Not in here. We're going to do it a non-OSHA approved way. We're going to put the stasis chamber right here. Right in our base. We're going to put that there. And hopefully, let's show the working area. Okay. So if we put the wither right here, we're going to put the wither right here. And with any luck, this will keep it stable. And because I'm crazy, I'm doing it here, and it's more fun to violate safety rules in Minecraft. Don't do it in real labs or workplaces. That's dangerous, and you could get actually hurt. In this, I could just lose some important stuff. So, if I do this, in theory, it should start stasising. Oh, yep. It's being held at that, and it's not exploding. Okay, now comes the fun part. Because what we're going to want to do is get a factory block. We're going to get a factory block, and we are going to place the fluid laser base. How does this work? Fluid laser base. moving away from that because it's annoying. Fluid laser base. Laser base is placed in the center above the wither and uses the laser drills to do it. So, actually, grab this guy back here. And we will put it right. Where's the base? Here. And then we will put the laser drill. Push the wither out of the stasis chamber. We are going to put the laser drill right here, I think. Oh, other way around. Put the laser drill there, because the animated side needs to be towards us. Throw in a power stale and a purple lens right there. How do I use this? The laser blaze is placed at the center above the wither and needs the laser lens to work. If I click on this, laser lens, ether gas. Awesome. That's amazing. And if we cheat a little bit, boost it up, is it gonna make it faster? That's not making it any faster. Interesting. We speed up the laser. Oh, we need to speed up the laser. I see. So we do need several buckets of ether gas for what we're doing today. So I am going to wait for this to be done, and I'll be back in a second. All right. I have extracted some ether gas, enough to do what we need to do today. So I'm going to grab all of this stuff out of here, and I will show you how to use the dissolution chamber. Because we're going to need to craft 4 of these to do what we need to do today. So I'm going to put one there, one there. You can only do one at a time, and there's a way to fix that. Or a way to get around that. So you lock that in there, locks the inputs. Actually, I want to put the ether gas in there first, and then lock the inputs, and then we place the rest of it in here, and it will craft up our supreme machine frames. And there we go. And for some reason, the toasts have been disabled, but it did complete the quest. And while that's cooking up, let me show you what we can use this for. Mostly just filling. It's another option for the 5,000 degrees power source. And we can use it to make supreme machine frames, a mycelial reactor, and an infinity nuke. I don't plan on making the infinity nuke because I don't want to A, crash the server, and B, blow up everything on it. I don't know what the range of current area of 2R means, and I'm not entirely sure I want to. This is probably a single player item that we will not be making. What we will be making are the Wither Builder and a bunch of reactors, if all goes to plan. So let's start with the Wither Builder. This should finish off... Come on. Wither Builder. This should finish off the quest line and set it as Industrial Foregoing is done. Fantastic. I'll collect all these quests later, because now what we're going to do is we are going to sprint make all of these. One of each, and hopefully I have enough stuff in my storage system to do so. I have all of that. I'm not going to speed this one up, because Industrial Foregoing and Mycelium Reactor. We're going to see most of these are made in the crafting table. The Mycelial Reactor is not. So if I get what I need from the Mycelial Reactor, we can make that stuff. 2 diamond gears, 2 netherite ingots. Diamond gears. Let's see if I have any left. I do. Excellent. Okay, I think that's everything. So if we put that there, that there, that there, and a Supreme Machine Frame, right? Yep, Supreme Machine Frame. Add a little more ether gas. That's going to take a while. One moment. Speed that up a little bit. We have a mycelial reactor. That's number 1. Now we're going to go into here and see if we can make the rest of these. Okay. Furnace mycelial reactor. Good. Slimy mycelial reactor. We need a milk bucket. Bucket. Buckets. Bucket. Luckily, we have a cow right in here that we can place here. That there. Bucket. Milk the cow. And we should be able to create the slimy mycelial reactor. Next, the culinary mycelial reactor. The potion mycelial reactor, which we can do. I don't need any of these because I have better power situations, but I'm a bit of a completionist. Not a complete completionist, but, you know. If I can, why not? So, grindstone, disenchantment, mycelial reactor, ender mycelial reactor, explosive. I never have redstone torches. I need to make a bunch of those and just leave them in there. But, explosive mycelial reactor, frosty mycelial reactor, halitosis mycelial reactor. Do we have forest fruit? Forest fruit. Okay, let's smelt up a bunch of this, see what we can do with it. Okay, let's see if that's enough. We want to make the halitosis mycelial reactor. We want the magma mycelial reactor. Bucket. We need lava, which we can get outside from a little pool that I've been using. I believe it's up here somewhere. Over here? Nope, that's oil. Where did I put my lava pool? There it is. Right there. We'll grab some of that. We'll make the magma mycelial reactor. We want to make the pink mycelial reactor. Make some pink dye. Cherry blossom. No. Pink dye. We'll make a bunch of this. Throw it in there. Make pink dye. Let's see. 1 pink wool. And the pink mycelial reactor. Good. The nether star mycelial reactor. The death mycelial reactor. The rocket mycelial reactor. The crimed mycelial reactor. Netherwort block. Ugh. I don't have enough. Netherwort. Let's go get some nether essence and make some of that. Nether essence. Rocket, not rocket. Crimed. Netherwort. Grab a bunch of this. Throw it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nether, or crimed mycelial reactor. How do we make this? Okay. Primed mycelial reactor. Make this. Throw that away. Can we do it now? Yes, we can. One more. The metallurgic mycelial reactor. Did I not make enough supreme machine frames? Let's see. We made that one. We made that one. We made that. Right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 things. I made 4 things. So where is the last one? Is it still in the thing? So, good news and bad news. In my planning, I did not plan to make the mycelial reactor in the dissolution chamber, and I made one too few supreme machine frames. However, that metallurgic one is actually not a quest. So all we need to do to finish that chapter is to make the bioreactor, which we can make like this, and then we make the biofuel generator, which we can make like 1, 2, 3, this, nope, like this, and then that should finish the power generation chapter. I will also grab the rewards for all of these off camera. Yeah, so looking at this, we're actually working our way towards the end. Looking at this, I think there's a lot of stuff we actually could make right now. Not this. I haven't done anything with that mod yet. I need to look into that, maybe. There's a good chunk of these we could probably make. I'll look into it off camera and figure out what we still need to do. But looking at the quest lines, we might be coming to the end of this series pretty soon. Yeah. Generating resources, bees, I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to do, but I don't know how much longer this series is going to go. And as we wrap up the episode here, I wanted to get some of this ether gas, test this up, see if we can grow stuff faster here. No. Progress. Doesn't like those. Let's see the normal seeds again. Do we need water or something? Let me put a water bottle in there, see what happens. Bucket. Bucket. Sink. Where's the sink? There's the sink. Let's throw water in there. Progress. Okay. It's not growing overly fast. But can I speed it up? And also, can I put in the redstone seeds now? Okay, let's try the redstone seeds. Because that ether gas, it's not using a lot of ether gas. It's actually pretty cheap. Oh, it is growing fast. What if we do this? Okay. So if we really ever need to speed up our essence growth, we can do this. What happens if we... Oh, it's broken. Oh, it's out of water, that's why. Let's put more water in there, see how fast it goes. Okay. This is okay. If we were to hook this up to speed water, this could be a really good way of getting a lot of essence very quickly. And if we use the time crystals and the time wand, it might not even cost anything. So, if I ever need something a lot of essence really fast, I think this is the way to do it. But we'll get that set up maybe later, maybe off camera. Thanks for watching. Bit of a technical episode, but progress is progress. Thanks for watching. Frextraco thanks you. Later.